So session 4. Is everybody comfortable? Everybody understand? Yeah? So session 4, Hajj Logistics Part 2. Now, this is when the fun starts. You know, I was on the American group, and they said, walking. Do we have to walk? Yes, you have to walk. A lot of walking to do. Be prepared for your walking. Hajj days are absolutely amazing. It's about you, not your husband, not your wife. It's about you, your time, what you make of it. So spend it wisely. Put some thought and effort into it. And most importantly, put some feeling into it. Positive energy. Positive energy. Whatever package you are on, the Mina camps with they call it Al-Muassam now. Yeah, we used to call it European tents. Yeah, it's not an issue. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. The atmosphere is great. So these are the distances. Makkah to Mina is about 8 kilometers. Mina to Arafat is about 14.4 kilometers. And guess what? We got picked up from outside our camps, and we get dropped off outside our camps. From Arafat to Muzdalifah, we get picked up, we get dropped off outside. I don't want to talk about the Al-Kabsh. Yeah, them people living close to the shaitan, mashallah, we're well far from the shaitan. Yeah? You know, we're going to be safe. So these are the distances. Take your photos. We'll send you screenshots. Inshallah, this is going YouTube live at the moment, and we will send you the link. So day 1, this is the day when I'm not your friend. This is the day when I'm serious. I'm being serious now. There's no joking on this day. This is a serious day. This is what it's all about. It's very, very important, brothers. If you notice, I'm moving sides, because you guys need to understand something. My job is to help you perform your Hajj correctly. I can only do that by being smart about it. But some people have this thing that they're smarter than me. I'm on my 12th Hajj. How many have you done? I've taken about 7,000 people to Hajj. How many have you taken? It's not a competition. You've invested this money. My job is to make sure you get a good return on investment. So, 7th of Zul Hajj, in the evening after Isha, inshallah, we'll say, right guys, prepare. Get prepared for Hajj. Ghusl. You know, all the things Sheikhs have mentioned on the webinars. Yeah? Get yourself clean, do ghusl, and get your ihram on. What time am I going to take you? I don't know. There is no time. There's only 5 times in Makkah. Ba'd Fajr, Ba'd Zohr, Ba'd Asr, Ba'd Maghrib, Ba'd Isha. There is no such thing as I've got my Rolex on. Yeah, don't take your Rolex to Mina, by the way. My brother took his. It went down the toilet. Now the toilets are good. So, we will move you to Mina. Guess what? I'll be at the doors to welcome you. You can only come inside when I say you can come inside. Why? We take it in turns. There's a lot of us, and we've got to be organized. And when my team takes you to your camp, the beds are laid out. If you want to go with your friend, no problem, catch the bus with him. Make sure you're standing next to him. Yeah? Why? Because we can't miss a bed. Not one single bed is going to get missed. Them beds are just for you guys. There's no extra beds. Yeah? And I want to sleep in this corner, and I want to sleep in that corner. No. Wherever you get your space, mashallah, that's your space. It was ordained for you. We didn't ordain it for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordained it for you. So please, no quarreling, no nothing. So we will travel. Alhamdulillah, we'll settle down. And sisters, Now, for you. When we come into Mina, Hafsa will be there, Fatima will be there, other sisters. So last year I asked Sister Shameen and a few others, I need volunteers, so I'm asking you for volunteers. Why do I need volunteers in Mina? I don't want no man, no non-mahram, no man, unless it's an emergency, to go into the sisters' tents. No man. Not no man, no man, zero, nobody. Why? It's your parda. So, when you get there, you will have a sofa bed. On the sofa bed, you'll have a bed sheet, you'll have a pillow. Everything brand new. Everything is brand new. Bought for you. We have to unpack it. When we unpack it, there's a lot of waste. You know, the packaging products. Yeah, so you take that off the pillow. We've got to put it somewhere. So we will give you black bags. Put them in the black bags. And put them at the entrance. We'll take them away. When we give you food, we need to collect that food. Who's going to collect it? You guys are. Serve each other. What are you doing if you, by serving each other? You're serving the guests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you gain ajr for it. So, when we get there, you guys will help yourself, help us, and we'll serve you breakfast, and then you go to sleep, rest. And obviously, you've got your ibadah plan, haven't you? You're going to plan your ibadah? Sheikh Saab, we will be doing Jamaat and everything, not a problem. So, we travel to Mina and rest there on the 8th of Dhul Hajj and prepare to go to Arafat the next day. You need to plan what you're going to do in your time. That's not my job. My job is to ensure that there's bayans. My job is to ensure that we prepare you for what's happening. Don't ask me about time. We don't want you to ask us about time. It's your job to have your little diary ready, little book ready, and read your du'as, etc. So, second day of Hajj is the day of Hajj. We'll leave for Arafat in the morning and stay there until it says Maghrib, sunset. Yes. But we don't know what time we're going to Muzdalifah. Whatever time we got given, we'll go, because we're going to read Zohar and Asr in Arafat. We do separate Jamaats. We don't join our Jamaat. If anybody wants to join their Jamaat, we will have groups who join their Jamaat. And because we're one family, you can go in that camp and read it and then come back, no problems. We will have bayans. But on that day, I want you to have some me time. It's all about you. It's all about you. What you do on that day is not down to me. You need to prepare. You need to do your ibadat. You need to make peace with your Lord. Haquq al-Abad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to forgive everything. He's not going to forgive Haquq al-Abad. So if you've wronged somebody over here, before you go to Hajj, seek forgiveness. And then seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for everything else on the day of Arafah. And pray for that person. Make sure you pray for that person. And inshallah, at the end of that day, we will have a congregational dua. You can all come and join. Last year we had a beautiful dua by Sheikh Aslam. You know, it was in English. It was amazing. And people just came from everywhere and joined up. And inshallah, we're going to do the same again. Now, when we move from Arafat to Muzdalifah, that's when the real Hajj begins. Because you've had a really easy air conditioning and everything and not walking. You're transported by buses, door-to-door service. But this is where the challenges begin. What will happen? After Maghrib, after sunset, we don't know what time you're going. We'll find out. The guides will be notified. The team leaders will be notified. There's a system in play. Behind the scenes, there's a system in play. But we have to have you ready. I always advise people, if you need to go to the toilet, go in Arafat, you've got plenty of time. If you need to do wuzu, plenty of time. Inshallah, we will have the Mina bags, that I call them. We'll know in a few days if it's happening or not. If not, we haven't shared yet, we will share a bag that you can buy off Amazon. And we want you to have the same color. Why do we want you to have the same color? Because you've got it on your back and you see somebody else with it, you know that's part of your group. You're confident. Why did we do the lanyards today? You know what group you're with. Color coordination is very good. We've got to work smart. So when we go to Muzdalifah, that's where the groups break up. I'm not going to promise you that we're going to have this and we're going to have that. It is what it is. Last year, when I got to Muzdalifah, oh my God, they had carpets on the floor. I'm like, where are they going to pick the pebbles up from? So I lifted a carpet. It was me and Yassine and Abu Hassan. And there was pebbles, alhamdulillah, there was pebbles underneath. Yeah? And then all of a sudden it got full. It just gets full, doesn't it? It just happens. And we had people waiting. And I said to Brother Yassine, I says, stay on the gates, close the gates, I'm coming. So what did I do? I went, because I know Muzdalifah very well. You know, we used to do Gharibi Hajj, poor people's Hajj. And now, mashallah, you rich people got Hajj, yeah? So I went and I found a place on the first floor. 100 steps. 100 steps you got to walk up. And guess what? Empty. Nice and cool. No smoke, no smog, no lights. Problem was there was no toilets either. But you know what? Guess which package, which people were left behind? Arif people were left behind. Dome Tours was left behind. Abu Isa was left behind. And we have radios, and I said, guys, listen, this is going to happen, this has happened. And Abu Isa says, chill, bro, relax, no issues. Let me come and check it out. So he came and checked it out, and he said, what the samosa is this? I said, this is Muzdalifah, bro. He says, buzzing. I said, what do you mean buzzing? He goes, watch. Khalid Bhai. Where are you, Khalid Bhai? Put your hand up. He's hiding. So I went around Muzdalifah. I found the carpets. I found the water. The water was hot. So what? Big deal. Yeah, it's water, isn't it? It hydrates you. We found the carpets. We found the water. And I said to the sisters, relax here. We took a team of brothers. We picked the carpets up. We picked the water up and took about 100 stairs. Hidmah. Them guys were doing hidmah of the Hajjis. It was brilliant. And then Abdurrahman arrived with his troops. And like, what? I said, yeah, welcome to Gharibi Hajj. This is the real Hajj. And they loved it, absolutely loved it. I don't know what happened downstairs. Mo knows what happened downstairs. But you know what? We walked back to Muzdalifah. We had a really good sleep. Guess what? The kankaris were there, the pebbles were there. We could pick them up and we'd put them in a bottle. Yeah. And we did our jamaats and everything. And I had a question. Can me and my wife be together in Arafat? Can me and my wife be together in Muzdalifah? Come on, guys, bro. You've got it 365 days of the year. Yeah, let her be with the other sisters. So what we do is we have sisters' sides, brothers' sides. Because look, we've got to be efficient. But we're not far from each other. And we try to do Jamaat. If not, we do small Jamaats. Yeah? It is what it is on the day. It's not about compromise. It's about adapting to changing circumstances. So we will adapt, inshallah. Your guides, our team, your team, knows what they're doing. Follow them, inshallah, no problems. Everything's fine. Me personally, I think that walk in the morning is beautiful. That walk in the morning, oils your knees, oils your ankles, oils your shoulders, oils your hips, because we've got a lot of walking to do that day. If you want to catch the bus, no problem. The buses will be there available, depending where you are in Muzdalifah. I think you get back to Muzdalifah walking quicker, Yassine. What do you think? Yeah? Walking's quicker? Yassine says walking's quicker. Are we going to walk? Yeah? Easy. We get to Mina, we chill for a short while. Oh, we have ice creams, and we have cold drinks, and we have nashta. Yeah? Food, sisters, is fuel. No dieting. Fuel. Water is hydration. Why? Because you're going to sweat it out. Diarrhea. Diarrhea is good to pack. Barocco tablets are good to pack. You must have shade, sisters, on your head. You've got to cover your hair anyway, but that shade is brilliant because you're going to do a lot of walking. You guys have got it easy. You can wear Skechers, you can wear Nike Max, you can wear whatever you want. Brothers, good footwear. Plasters for blisters if you don't wear your shoes here. Yeah? You're going to feel parts of your body you didn't think you had. You realize you got muscles. So we need to stick together. It's very, very important. The best way to describe it is organized chaos. But it's organized. Am I worried? Are you worried? So, we get to Muzdalifah, we read our Maghrib and Isha together. We collect, how many pebbles do we collect? How many? 71. 7? 71. The first Jamarat on 7 on the first day. Second Jamarat 21. Second day 3 Jamarats 21. Third day 3 Jamarats 21. 21 plus 21 is 42. 42 plus 7 is 49. Why have I asked you to collect 70? Why have I asked you to collect 70? Just in case you have to stay another night. And sharing is caring, because somebody loses theirs, you can share with them. Sharing is caring. So, and what we're going to collect them in? You know, these water bottles, plenty of water bottles there. Yeah, don't need to wash them. Don't need to wash them. You can put them in there and it's easy to drop into your hand. So we collect the 70 pebbles and we carry them in our pouches, inshallah. When we get to Mina, we settle for a short while. Then, when the authorities tell us, we have to adapt. If the authority says to us, you can't go to Jamarat, you can't go to Jamarat. We have to follow the authorities. It's very, very important. And I know on the first day we're going to do Jamarat before Zawal. So the earlier we set off from Muzdalifah, after Fajr is better. I've never known anything to go wrong. But we have to have a contingency. So we have to listen to the authorities. It's very, very important. Yeah? And anybody who's ill and infirm, they can make somebody else their vakil. So they can give their country to somebody and say, please, can you do my pelting? And they can. Alhamdulillah, I get the job of staying behind and looking after all the ill and infirm and serving them because they give more du'as. The rest of you walk to Jamarat, do the pelting, and what are we going to do? We're going to be walking straight to Makkah, not going to the Azizia hotels. We're going to Makkah. Why are we going to Makkah? Because your joints are moving. Yeah, they're greased. And if you go to Azizia, you fall asleep and you will not want to go and do Tawaf-e-Ziyarat. Tawaf-e-Ziyarat is very important. We need to get it over and done with. We are Hanafi in majority, Ahl-Sunnat al-Jamaat, and we follow tartib. The tartib is you do the pelting and you can do the Tawaf-e-Ziyarat, no problem. But until your Qurbani isn't done, you can't come out the state of Ihram because you have to do your Halq. So you perform your Halq and then you come out the state of Ihram. Then you can have a shower, etc. So we are using the Hilton Convention as a hub this year. So everybody that's done their Tawaf-e-Ziyarat, you can go back to Hilton Convention. We'll have drinks and things. You can rest there for a short while. You know, we have to look after each other. And then inshallah, we will arrange transport back to Azizia. Yeah. Then you can go and have a shower. Wallahi, that's the best shower ever. But what we're not going to do is waste water. That shower actually cleans all, not the dirt, all the sins off. Yeah? Because why? That's the day of Eid. Microphone, boys. I need a microphone. Arsenal must have scored.
Oh, they have scored actually. 1-0
I
up.
told you.
Okay, so just a small correction. Hilton Convention is the meeting point.
Yeah.
From there, or actually we don't need a meeting point because on this day we'll make our own way back to Azizia
Okay.
on the 10th of Zulhijjah.
Okay.
So everybody will make their own ways back in taxis or minibuses.
The most efficient way is because everybody is in their own zone. Yeah. The nice way to is you're in your own zone. Yeah, because we got grumpy, we got happy, we got dozy. You know, we got all these dwarfs with us. So, yeah, the best thing to do is, your hotel card, because when we've got there, we've discussed about dropping pins, locations, and get a taxi back to Azizia. That will be very, very efficient.
So as soon as you finish your Tawaf Ziyarah, just go down to the basement. You'll see the escalators going down. You can get transportation from there. There's taxis, or you can just get out on the main road and there's taxis and minibuses and everything heading towards Azizia. Once you are in Azizia, you've had your rest and everything, then inshallah that same evening, which is the 10th of Zulhijjah in the night, we will try to arrange buses. It's always a challenge for us on this day, but we'll try to arrange the buses to take everybody back to the camps in Mina. Is that clear to everyone?
So once we've done Tawaf Ziyarat, wait for our message to come out of Ihram that your Qurbani is done. Now, we're not going to do 6 Qurbanis and then send a message. All the Qurbanis will be done, and then we will send a message. So it might be 1 o'clock, might be 4 o'clock. We don't know. Yeah, and only then can you do Hulk. And in Azizia, there's plenty of barbers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if it's not a case of I've done my Tawaf Ziyarat and now I can get my haircut. No. Only once your Qurbani is done, you can get your Hulk done. Sisters, a little bit of hair from the back. But I think we've been through that. We'll go through that again in the webinar. But that's the way to do it. And you know what? When you get back to the hotel, you've done your Hulk, you've had that shower. That mattress in that Azizia hotel. Wow. Yeah. But you're not staying there.
Make sure you don't oversleep, yeah?
Yeah. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. I want you to read Fajr of the 11th Zulhajj in Mina. Yeah. It's challenging. Wallahi, there's no course that can help you understand what you're going to go through that day. But you know what? That's the most satisfying day.
Absolutely.
That's why we have 3 days of Eid. Yeah? Day 1 is challenging, day 2 is chilling, and after 3 and 4 is relaxing. So, that's the day 3. Day 4. We will be walking from Mina to Jamarat to stone all 3 Jamarats on that day. It's after Zawal. Whatever time the authorities tell us, even if it goes after Maghrib, no problem. The Masla Masail is there, the Shahuks have spoken, it's not an issue. And it's cooler anyway. We walk to Jamarat, and you'll be chilling, relaxing, you'll be so happy eating ice creams and drinking water, and then we were walking back. That family atmosphere is so joyous, it's unbelievable. You're going to make new friends. So you come back, and then the next day, once again, some people cheat, don't they? On the 3rd day, everybody forgets the fiqh and everybody forgets everything. They just want to go back. No. I'm telling you now, it's not happening.
There's a few things we strongly recommend. Always stick to your guide. Stick to your guidance. If we've guidance from the guide is saying we're going to leave at 2 p.m., for example, please, we request stick to that time. There is, every year we get this individuals, I want to go and do it early, I want to get back to Mecca. What's the hurry to get back to Mecca? What to do what? I mean, we're all going to eventually arrive in Mecca again. So the reason why we're hesitant in this, because of the heat, and if you've gone alone, something happens to you, you collapse, heat stroke, we'll never know. Yeah, it's very difficult. Then we'll get calls from somebody, and it's a mission for us to get to wherever it is. What are we supposed to do? Stay with the group or go to look for this one individual? So we will advise to stick with the group. Please stick to the group. Another thing, at the starting point, as your luggage bag to take to Mina, Just the rucksack, please. Yeah, one rucksack. Around your shoulder bag, that comes on your back, sorry. Rucksack is sufficient enough for everybody. We don't want nobody with trolley, wheels, suitcases. I've had cases, brother.
Oh, yeah. They don't let you take
I've
them to
had
the...
cases with one family, children will put everything in one big suitcase. Yeah, it doesn't happen. Trust me. It's a problem with looking after the luggage, storing the luggage. Also, we are walking with the luggage. So when we're walking back on the day of, on the 10th of Dhul-Hijjah, we're going to bring our rucksack back. We're going to offload and reload again. We're going to take out our spare rams, spare champalyas, whatever, slippers, and maybe put one spare set of clothes in and head back to Mina on the 10th night. So rucksack is enough. If you have a trolley bag, the police authorities, army authorities will not let you beyond the first tunnel after Mina. What will happen? They will tell you to leave it on the side.
Yeah.
Have you had these cases
Yeah,
before?
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
leave it on the side, and that's a big problem. That's your luggage gone. I mean, it's safe, but are you going to really come back 2 hours walk just to get this luggage and head back to...
They're going to leave the smart tag in, aren't they? To come and get it.
Valuables, yes. Very good point, Brother Omar. Do not take any valuables to Mina.
I'm gonna tell you something. So I said last year to people, please, we trust the hotels. They're in our control. There's no issues. There's safes in the hotels.
Yeah.
Leave valuables there. Please, sisters, no bangles and jewelry and all that. Don't take it with you. You don't need it. You can leave your money there. Not a problem, inshallah. You can leave your credit cards there. You must have some cash on you. Of course you need cash. You need to buy water on the way or anything like that. You might need it for something. You might want to give sadaqah, whatever. But minimum amount of money.
I think about 300, 400 riyals is more than enough, really.
Yeah.
Maybe 500 riyals.
500 riyals max.
500 riyals per person
Yeah.
should cover your days of Hajj, because you're not really buying anything.
One brother took £3,000 and left it. Lost it. Why? He said, I didn't realize you said leave him behind. I can't shout from the rooftops. I've told you everything here. That's why I said to you, bring notepads, take notes, watch the seminars live, because when you watching it not live, you might miss something. You might have something to do. So please, valuables, leave them in the hotel. We're not worried about the hotels. The final day, alhamdulillah, we will go when we need to. And guess what? You're not walking far. The shifting package you're only walking to is easier. But we need to move before Maghrib. We need to be out of Mina before Maghrib. Those of you who had not performed the Tawaf Ziyarat on the 10th, we will inshallah make arrangements for you for the next day. We will have people who can assist you. It costs money. You know, we will have people and we will confirm with you. But we will take you by coach to Makkah to get your Umrah done and inshallah bring you back for this. But this is only for the ill and infirm. Not, I've got a blister.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're gonna allow 1 per 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 2, yeah.
2?
2.
Okay.
2 buses, 2 people. Yeah? Are we happy? And then, that's the end of Hajj. And then, mashallah, we're going to go to Makkah. When we go to Makkah, some people, B 5,000, I think, are moving on the 14th. D 4,000, I think, are moving on the 15th. 4 days Makkah. I do not want to see you in the hotels. When we go to Makkah, you got 4 days. Yes, we will arrange the ziyarats depending on, because the 14th is a Thursday, 15th is a Friday. So inshallah on the Saturday we will do ziyarats. We will do ziyarats. If you want to go to ziyarats, inshallah we will do ziyarats. I know a lot of you have done Umrah before and you've done ziyarats before. And if you want to spend time in the Haram, I encourage that. Listen, you can only do tawaf in the mataf with your normal clothing, brothers, because the sisters are privileged. Yeah, in them 10 days, do as many tawafs as possible. We don't want to see you in the hotel. We want you to do the tawaf.
That's only privilege for a few. like the B,
The B5000.
D5000,
D4000,
D5000,
yeah.
D4000.
Yeah.
Those who are in the shifting packages, basically, they're coming into Mecca after Hajj. You'll have that privilege, inshallah.
You can go in your normal top, yeah, not 3/4, yeah? No 3/4. Yeah, in your normal top, shalwar kameez or whatever, and you go and do your, every day you go and do, I want you to do minimum 3 tawafs. And then tawaf-e-ziyarat, when we're moving on the 18th.
I think we'll cover this at a later stage because we've got a lot to cover still. We've got the departures from Medina, departures for the UK, departures into Mecca. So you've got the shifting coming into Mecca. You've got a massive group, probably a good 70% of the crowd going back home to the UK, and a massive crowd going to Medina. I think we'll cover that.
So what we decided to do was do webinars for each groups, but we'll summarize for them now. So the D4000 and the people that are coming from Medina to Mecca on the 7th of Zulhajj, as I mentioned earlier, no train will leave later than 10 o'clock. So inshallah, we hope to be in Mecca for about 1. Get our luggage and everything settled, get freshened up, and inshallah, we'll make arrangements for you guys to go to do Umrah on the 7th. Yeah, 7th of Zulhajj. Some people are Speedy Gonzalez and they want to go do their own. No problems. We're with you. Whatever you want to do, we're happy. Yeah? You have to make your way there and come back. If you're going to go part of as a group, the groups never stick together at Umrah, let's be honest. But we'll take you. And then your meeting point is Hilton Convention. And we will try and bring you back. But, because I've told you to drop a pin when you arrive in Azizia, honestly, the best thing to do is get in a cab and come. Yeah? Because what will happen is you'll shower up and everything, and you'll go to sleep because you will need the sleep. You will need to prepare mentally, physically, and rest to go to Hajj the next day.
Absolutely.
Yeah? So that's for the D4000 people, and the D5000 are arriving from the UK on that day.
From the UK, yes.
Yeah?
D5000
So
also.
the same for you guys. Now, those people that are leaving to come back to the UK, on the 14th of Zulhajj, there are some flights. There are some flights on the 15th of Zulhajj. Guess what? By the 13th of Zulhajj, you have to do your Tawaf al-Wida. Must. No, I'm going now. No. Get it over and done with on the 13th. On the 13th night, we want your suitcases packed, luggage labeled, so that we can send them to Jeddah airport or send them to Medina if you're going to Medina. Yeah? We want it the night before. Because what, mashallah, Al-Bayt guests, the only group sending people by train. Yeah? Only thing you're going to take with you is your hand luggage. And what are we going to pack in our hand luggage? 1 set of clothes, even when you go to Medina. So it's quite straightforward. I have a lot of questions of people by the custom flights. I'm going to be very, very clear with you guys. Yes, whether you've chosen that route or where unfortunately you've had to go down that route because it was a case of need, not want. It is what it is. Once you get on that plane, we know you're arriving. The teams at the airports, whether it's in Jeddah, whether it's Medina, will know you're coming. We've got that database. Our UD system is excellent. The teams on the ground will know who's coming. We have your pictures. Pack lightly, please. Now, there were some concerns on the D4000 because they're going Medina first and they're landing in Jeddah. Inshallah, we're going to arrange the transport from Jeddah. So all internal transfers are ours. Please coordinate with us. Please work with us. We cannot get impatient and we cannot panic. Every single moment, not minute, moment, is written for you already. I am aware of the sister who's has mobility issues, who's on the D4000 package, who needs to get to Medina Munawwara. We are addressing this issue. So you have nothing to worry about. Am I right, Hafsa? Okay? Yeah? Okay. So we know. We know every single case, but we're working case on case.
Absolutely. So before we go to the questions and answers, that's next agenda, right? Question and answers, Q&As. One more final word. Luggages. Do not worry. If you're told by the tour guide, for example, those who are going Medina first, you're leaving the next day to have your luggage ready outside your room, for example, after Isha or after 11 p.m., listen to the call, listen to the instructions, do not worry. Alhamdulillah, even in my past experience over 25 years, we've not missed anybody's baggage. This is collected by the concierge, is gone to a special department, a special area, that luggage will be loaded on, and it will be sent to Makkah. It will be in Makkah before you even arrive, inshallah. If not, it will be arriving just after, and it will be delivered outside your rooms, wherever you are, Makkah, Medina, wherever. Do not worry, listen to the call. The reason behind this, because the luggages don't fit in, we're not allowed to take luggages on trains, only your handpiece luggage. Those going from Makkah, Medina, or Medina, Makkah, whichever way. Only your handpiece luggage with your personal valuables will be with you. The rest of the luggage will be sent in so-called Diana. Diana is a Saudi term. Over here it's a baggage trolley, a baggage truck rather, where all the baggages will be loaded from our particular group hotel and going to the same hotel. So it's not mixed and matched with other groups or anything like this. So there's nothing to worry about luggages, inshallah. Just make sure you carry your valuables with you in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so
medication, whether you're traveling from the UK, whether you're traveling from Medina, whether you're traveling to Medina, medication must be in your hand luggage. It's very important.